Good morning, and welcome to day 11 of Journey to Bethlehem. Don't think this irreverent, but there is much about the Christmas story that is all wrong. As recorded in the Bible, this story would never make it on the Hallmark Channel today. For one thing, the location is all wrong. Bethlehem, just a humble backwater town, too obscure. It wouldn't even have a Dollar General store today, though the location was all wrong. Jerusalem or Rome, maybe, but not Bethlehem. The main characters were wrong too. Mary and Joseph. She was young, unassuming, humble, probably quiet and maybe shy. Joseph was blue collar, if even that. He worked as a carpenter, and that's not nearly as glamorous as you might think. He probably wasn't building vintage farmhouse furniture like you see on HGTV. Mary and Joseph, just obscure young people no one had ever heard of. So they were all wrong for the story. And once we get to Bethlehem, things don't get any better. Instead of a fine palace for Jesus to be born in, we get a barn or maybe even a cave. Whatever it was for animals, not people, and certainly not babies. And as the Christmas carol goes, there was no crib for a bed, only a feed trough, a manger, as Luke tells us. It's all wrong. Nothing works. Nothing fits. One more thing doesn't fit, and that is the first people to hear about the birth of this special baby, the one from God to be God with us. It was not the powerful people of the day who heard the news first. It was not royalty or the religious elite that heard about Jesus' birth first. It was not even the local who's who. It was shepherds. As quaint as that might sound to us today, it was certainly unexpected in that day. Shepherds didn't have the best reputation. They were looked down on. They were considered untrustworthy and dishonest and undesirable, even dirty. They couldn't even go to the temple to worship because their work made them unclean. But yet, they were the first to hear the news of Jesus' birth. Luke says that an angel of the Lord appeared to them and said, "I bring you good news of great joy that will be for all the people." While I said this part of the story didn't fit, it really did. Shepherds being the first to hear about Jesus' birth is exactly what we would expect. If the news of the Savior came first to the shepherds, then surely the Savior was meant for all of us. And indeed, Jesus was. No one is excluded, even someone like a shepherd. He came for all of us. He died for all of us, and he will save any of us. Thank you for joining us today, and I hope you'll join us next time as well.